Maybe this fear didn't begin with you. Some fears are easy to explain. We remember when they began, what happened, and why we are afraid. But there are other fears for which we can find no clear memory. Why is someone afraid to be seen? Why do they have a brilliant idea but remain silent? Why do they dream of success, yet step back the moment success comes close? Why do some people feel safer when nobody notices them? Psychology offers many explanations, but there is also an intriguing idea at the border between psychology and spirituality. Perhaps not every fear you carry began with you. Think about your family. Only a few generations ago, the world was very different. There were wars, persecution, famine, deportations, and political regimes in which one wrong word could destroy a life. In such times, being visible was not always an advantage. Sometimes survival meant staying quiet, hiding what you had, concealing what you believed, avoiding attention, and becoming almost invisible. Science recognizes that traumatic experiences in one generation can affect later generations through family behavior, parenting, learned beliefs, and patterns of stress. Researchers are also studying possible epigenetic mechanisms. Although science has not established that specific memories or experiences are literally inherited through DNA, and science has certainly not demonstrated memories from previous lives. This is where the spiritual theory begins. It asks us to imagine ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as part of a much longer story. Imagine that somewhere in your family's past there was someone for whom visibility was dangerous. Perhaps they lost everything. Perhaps they were persecuted, betrayed, or punished for speaking openly. The family learned a simple lesson. Do not stand out. Do not attract attention. Do not show too much. Do not become too successful. Stay invisible, and you will survive. The next generation may no longer remember why, but the rule remains. Then another generation comes, and another eventually. A person is born into a completely different world. They are free to speak, create, succeed, and be seen. The original danger is gone, yet when they are about to step forward, something inside whispers, "Don't stay hidden." The spiritual approach says that instead of fighting this voice, we can first acknowledge it. We might say, "I acknowledge all those who came before me for whom being visible was dangerous. I do not judge them. Their strategy may have saved them. I give them their place in my family's story. I acknowledge those for whom silence, secrecy, and invisibility were forms of survival. I give them their place as well." But then comes the most important part. They were there. I am here. That was then. This is now. Their danger does not have to become my destiny. I can respect the strategy that protected them without continuing to live by it. I can love those who came before me without repeating their fear. I can belong to my family without repeating every story in my family. And suddenly something becomes possible that may not have seemed possible before. Choice. I can remain hidden, but I can also step into the light. Not because the past doesn't matter, but because I have finally given the past its proper place. From a spiritual perspective, we can go even further. I acknowledge everyone in my known and unknown history for whom being visible came at a terrible price. I acknowledge those for whom invisibility meant safety. And if I choose to include the idea of reincarnation, I acknowledge those in other lives for whom being seen may have been dangerous. I give them all a place. But my life is happening here and now I have a choice. We cannot scientifically prove that these words change anything inherited from our ancestors or from previous lives. Perhaps that is not their purpose. Their power may simply lie in changing our relationship with fear. There is an enormous difference between saying, "I I'm afraid, and I don't know why. Insane. I recognize where this fear might come from. I respect it, but I am no longer required to obey it. Some fears are ours, some are learned. Some may come from family stories so old that nobody remembers them anymore. And spirituality leaves open an even more mysterious possibility. Perhaps the story is older than the family we know. We do not know. But even without believing in reincarnation, we can ask ourselves one powerful question. If this fear were no longer making the decision for me, what would I choose? Perhaps freedom begins exactly there. Not when we erase the past, but when we give the past its place and take back the present.